Welcome to Planet Pert, where you could get in free, but you gotta be a G. And like a Newport short in Louisiana Parish jail, I ain't got no filter.
We're two topics in. What you trying to tell me is you finna try to like hack the sex robot shop, right? No, cause real shit. Cause if you do, I want.
Let me just put a disclaimer out there.
I want a blonde and 5'5",
Puerto Rican,
36, 46, 30.
Let me just put the disclaimer out there because I believe that my wife, if she ever caught me on camera or anything with a sex robot, she would kill me in my sleep. So Let me just say.
I'm pretty sure like the box is discreet though. Like you can't carry it to your trunk. The face on the front
So okay, y'all let's bring it down a little bit.
What about the HOV lane? Like will you be able to? Okay.
What actually happened? All right, so I don't want to know. So during this whole discussion, we gotta have certain rules for the married motherfuckers. All right, I don't want to know where it's at. I don't know. I don't want to know how much it costs. I don't want to know if there's a membership program.
But I got to
plan whatsoever.
It is on the news.
It's not like secret.
I'm married and I'm gonna talk about it. He can't. And this is excluding Trey. Let me do a disclaimer. The opinions of anything that we talk about right now does not reflect Travis Lawson.
Now we have filters.
She might hurt me, y'all.
I know, but
hey, man, it's on Trey not to say something. So
here's two things that happen with that. And people that don't know, it's a Canadian company that pretty much was opening up a sex robot brothel, which can't anymore because they passed an ordinance saying they can only sell the robots. You can't have sex with them in the store. But so basically, you can't try before you buy, right?
So he's not gonna do it anymore.
Yes, but my thing it was $80 an hour to sleep with a robot. You can get 4 bitches on Bissonnet for $80 an hour. Like if you really want, I know, but if you really wanted to get into that bag, right? My thing is, I cannot have sex with a robot unless I had sex with the robot first, and that's just like I can't go after anybody else. I have to be the first. I have to break that virginity. Like I can never.
So what you?
All right. So
here's my thing. I can't see anybody ever want to have sex with a robot, but there's probably people out there that would love to fuck a robot.
This dude ain't bring it to Houston for a reason, man. Like he brought it here, not L.A., not New York, not Vegas. He brought it here.
Because oil and gas guys are sick. They'll fuck a robot.
True. That's true.
That's why. No, but here's my thing. They had an ordinance where you can't fuck a robot for money in Houston.
Okay.
I say let people fuck robots if they want.
Why not?
See?
I mean, it could put a halt on sex trafficking because.
True. I actually talked about that earlier.
It can put a halt on STDs.
True.
No, until you get like the mechanical one.
That's what I don't understand the whole. See, I don't understand the whole schematics of things. Right? Are you paying $80 because it's a pocket pussy?
Right. Can I ask some honest questions here?
Go ahead.
Can you send someone a virus like during sex with these robots? Like if I don't like you and I know that you're mashing a robot.
So now instead of having like the salon let's just call it salon now, right? Instead of having the salon,
call it Radio Shack.
Now it's just a depot, like a sex robot depot now instead of a salon. But you can rent them and return them.
You can't though. Well.
No, you now. I guarantee
you keep the receipt.
That's nasty.
And the box.
I guarantee there's no return on that.
Yeah.
Like once you walk out of the door.
That's like a CD. You can't open it. And
well, like if you buy a used robot, you probably there's some kind of testing that has to go down.
No. I don't see anyone stopping someone from putting it back online and be like, hey, use the robot for cheaper.
Yeah. Best Buy has the open box and scratch and dent area.
That's my whole point of why I would never fuck a robot unless I fuck first.
But I'm pretty sure for the price that you're going to pay for this thing, there's no way you're
they're like $2 to $4 grand or something like that.
You're not scratching dent. And plus, I'm pretty sure they got to make it as you order, so it's not like you're going to have like a little closet full of them.
Use my white credit.
So wait, so it's like Starbucks where you can just go in and be
That's what they wanted to make it like. And technically, it's not a sex trade.
So as a latchkey child, I watched a lot of movies during the VHS years.
Okay.
And one of them was this one. I want to say it's like Cherry 7000 or 9000, where like like people had like sex robots, like real talk.
Okay.
Right. And so
like the whole this coming already.
The whole entire movie was like him like saving the sex robot that he loved, man. And like I feel him because I watched this movie with the Joaquin Phoenix and the Scarlett Johansson called Her. And like the dude fell in love with his phone, so I believe it's possible. Man, he made me believe, dude. He's a good actor.
The AI app, yeah, okay,
He's a good actor, man.
Gotcha.
Siri. I saw it on Big Bang too.
Yeah.
So it's a good idea if they sold it. So, and like what I actually came down to was like, man, no, dude, we gotta be careful with how much we trust these robots.
Is that cheating? Quick question: is that cheating?
Man, you wanna know?
Is that cheating? Like if you had a relationship with a wife and
I'm gonna say no.
A sex robot.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Because cheating for me has to be some sort of emotion wrapped into that, right? Because
then can't cheat with a porn.
Well, some people consider porn cheating.
Some people
do.
I don't
say so.
I don't, but some people
do.
Some people do.
I cheat all the time.
Thank you. I'll see you in hell.
Close my brow through history, sir.
No, I think fucking a robot is if you go pay for a robot to have sex with, like at a brothel, I would consider that cheating.
All right.
Because
you pay virtual reality.
Are you paying because you're paying? What makes it cheating? Is it the paying for it and it's the sneaking around being mystique? So if your woman bought you a fucking pocket pussy, which is that cheating?
You have a good point.
One,
would that be cheating?
As somebody,
because if she bought a dildo, is that cheating?
Kevin Smith podcast, he has said many great things about an RV or a rubber vagina.
Okay.
As they say in the hood.
Okay.
And so
they're actually called fleshlights, and they're $59.99.
I can't go into a
I ran into that on Instagram. I don't own one. I've seen it on Instagram. No, I follow porn stars, and they sell molds of their pussy. That's fleshlight. That's what they call it.
There's a whole lot of things.
There's a market for it.
Open up our world. There's a lot to consume.
Did you ever watch that show Blue Mountain State where they passed on the pocket pussy and they caught chlamydia?
No.
Yeah, there's that show Blue Mountain. It's a football show. That was on Spike.
If you ever passed me a pocket pussy, I would kill you.
They passed around a pocket pussy and they caught the clap.
Wow! If you ever passed me a pocket pussy, I would slap you in your face. That's facts. Like that's not
one.
Even
if it doesn't come into a bag and hermetically sealed, don't ever try to bring anything close to my penis. But
wait, look.
Here's my second question with this whole thing, right? Because I understand, like we're loving things. It's all about love, baby.
Yeah,
it's all about love.
Fucking lust.
Well, there's a little bit of love in love.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I thought y'all were in the garage. That's why. I was like, y'all are being so fucking loud. I put the meat in the refrigerator.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
She made the podcast.
Recording right now?
We are. You made the podcast. Hey, nice to meet you finally too.
Okay.
Hey. It's okay, Trey.
It is.
But
I was talking about the rubber vaginas, and all of a sudden my wife.
I
was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
what your next Christmas gift?
Explain RV.
So like, all right, so like somebody clued me in one day because I have questions, man. I hang with crazy circles, and this dude called an RV was a rubber vagina, and I was like, oh shit, rubber vaginas? Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, how do you position said RV? And he was like, you put it on the bed, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like that might be a little angle worthy, but like I'm sure you could work it out if that's all that you had available. But then here comes to my second whole thing about this whole business plan that somebody approved through some bank, and it's essentially who was going to clean up. And how much was the convenience fee for that?
That's why I had questions.
I would assume you would just take that part out and put a new.
If you go back to the article,
why would you clean anything?
That's what I said. If it's going to be an interjectable piece that you can actually pop out.
Well, first
that's the only thing that would make sense.
It has to pass the health inspections.
This isn't a correct. This is a vagina.
I know, but it's a robot doll.
But shouldn't you? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to have like some kind of health inspection.
It's like a USB drive, man. Thumb drive. You just pop it.
What kind of health inspection would go in there and inspect a robot vagina, though?
Yeah. So no, man. It's you're stupid, man. All
right, and third, all right. So like during my days,
I'm stupid, man.
When I was over here working for the Starbucks, right? Like I got really in depth with all the different ways you can customize it because I also worked for Whataburger. Yeah, I worked all the jobs, and what I found out is that a lot of people have a lot of preferences, and when I go on Pornhub and X Hamster and all these different ones that I don't need Google for, get out my browser history.
Facts.
I see that there's some categories and certain links on the page that I've never ventured to, never ever gone through. So, are there different did he have like a wide range of robots, and so they had to come up with a deal with the city? Because that's what I think happened. Let me get into my conspiracy bag.
Oh, deep dive.
Deep dive. So this is what I'm thinking.
Can I have that beer you're not drinking, though?
Yeah. So a lot of the times that we were over here sitting here, and we were over here trying to see whether or not we were going to have robot sex brothels. Like this dude had a whole stock in a warehouse because he was ready, man. He had already had his paperwork done. He had already gotten all of his sex robots from China.
Of course.
He waited the long shipping that it takes for him to come over from China. And he even painted the walls. That's how you know.
What if he already had a stock in Canada? I mean, they might not have no laws.
Yeah, they already have this in Canada. So they already have the brothel in Canada. But I heard he actually lied to get. He said it was going to be an art gallery.
What's going down in Canada? I know it's cold up there.
Free weed, fucking sex brothels. Like they don't give it. People don't care about. America is so.
Taxation legislation.
Taxation, but we're so. What is the word I'm looking for?
The greatest country in the world.
Hell no. Anyway, probably like third. Like seriously.
Support the troops.
No.
Don't say anything bad about that. I don't need that on the podcast. We're all fun and games, but we support the troops.
We look at sex as a bad thing, right? Like, and the rest of the world doesn't really look at it like that. So I would say most places in the world don't really look at it like that. Like it's nothing for a woman to take a man home and sleep with a man and not call him back. New Zealand, Iceland, I saw all the little sex shows. Yes, thank you. They're just thank you. They're the real MVPs because that's real stuff. It's not taboo. That's the word I was looking for. So it's not considered taboo in other parts of the world. In America, it's almost considered taboo. And then you got to look at Texas conservatives. And the funny part about it is, we made a joke earlier. They gonna be the main motherfuckers in there, right?
Oh yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Right? Because I honestly wouldn't go in there because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm budget man when I go to the strip club to see live. You feel me? Like I go in there with $100. I go in there with $100, and I'm not spending $1 over that. And
I'm not allowed to.
That's 3 beers.
Thank you.
I threw coins on
yes.
That shit was.
It
didn't end well at all.
You got your ass ran out the front.
It didn't end well at all.
Man, I got one of those obscure banks that are only in certain states of America. So I get fees.
I mean that's
no matter where I go. So
speaking of perverts, the Drake situation.
Oh man.
What is the? I didn't see much on it, so y'all gonna have to give me
I wasn't calling a pervert, by the way.
Let me do the recap.